Hey everyone, it's time for another edition of Hump Day Highlight. We are excited to have one of our board members, in fact, our board treasurer, Brandon Sherman, here today. Very involved in the community. We're going to talk about that and what all he does in Fayette County and get to know him a little better. Brandon, welcome to Hump Day Highlight.
Thank you, Colin. I'm excited to be here. I've been seeing you do these things, every so often, and looks really good. I'm happy to be a part of it.
We're excited to have you here today. So you are a banker at Ameris Bank, and so I'm going to just leave it at that and say, tell us what you really do at Ameris Bank. What's your role, and what do you do there?
Well, my functional title is a vice president and branch manager, but what I really do is help people to make sense of their financial lives, make complicated matters simple, help them to bank on their own terms, and fulfill their dreams, their financial dreams. So helping people to really, achieve that financial peace of mind. That's a big thing for us. That's a big mission for us. And so that's the real thing we're doing here. It's more than just products, and you can get a bank account anywhere, but having someone that can connect with you, understand where you are, and help you to bank on your own terms with ease and safely, that's what we really do here. So that's what I enjoy doing.
So tell me, how is business these days? A lot of businesses have been struggled, but banks have been very busy. How is business at Ameris Bank?
It's been very busy, and a lot of people are looking at the alternative ways to do banking. And we are we launched a big campaign called Back to Business Together, and that's really all about helping our clients understand that we can help you to bank, safely, and with technology and with contactless methods. Just ways that we can really help you to streamline your business where you don't have to be impacted by what's happening in the environment with COVID. And so business is really doing well. Clients are really opening up to the electronic measures, and we're able to connect with people even more because, with all this running around we used to do, people are able to kind of slow down and have even better conversations. And with everything going, people can open up a little more as well and tell you what's really going on in their lives. And so it's good to be that bank that can help somebody with what's really going on in their lives as well. So it's been busy. It's been very busy, and we're happy to help a lot of people. Right now, some of our branches are starting to open up again, such forcefully. Right here in Fayette County, our Peachtree City branch is open right now. So we're excited to see that happen.
So besides being busy, being a banker, which obviously you very much are, you're very busy in the community. Besides being our chamber treasurer, what else do you do? Where else do you volunteer your time and talent?
Sure. So right now, I'm also the board chair for United Way here in Fayette County, which we help so many young people and children, especially with child well-being, making sure that they are doing well and being fed. I also participate with Young Harris College on the board of trustees with them, and that's something that's really huge for me as well, because it's helping to direct young people in education and helping their lives, especially with everything that's going on with COVID as well in that space. And so also I volunteer with American Cancer Society as the treasurer for Relay for Life Fayette, but even more importantly now, I've also been selected to be a part of Real Men Wear Pink for American Cancer Society. So, my big thing is all about helping people, restoring lives, and shaping the future. That's my personal mission, and so that's what I take great pride in. And so that's what I'm involved in, Colin.
So we always do what we call the 3 H's with our guests. So it's the highlight, the hardship, and what you're hopeful about. Let's talk about a highlight from either your career or your personal life, something you're particularly proud of or would be on the highlight reel of your life.
The highlight reel of my life really is still going on right now, and that is recovering after losing everything from Hurricane Katrina in 2005. So it's been 15 years ago, and of course, as you all see, that there's another hurricane bearing down right now on the Gulf Coast. Losing everything and coming out here after being a successful commercial banker in New Orleans without a contact, without a friend, and having to rebuild all over again has really been the highlight. It's a comeback story that I'm continuing to live right now. And, I've been extremely favored by God and good friends and good people like yourself who has helped along the way. So that's really the highlight. It's just letting people know not to give up, to keep on fighting, to keep on pushing, and to have a mission and a purpose and not just a title. One thing happens when your title is gone, then who are you? You know what I mean? And so when you have a mission and a purpose that drives you, you can move forward. And again, my mission is helping people, restoring lives, and shaping the future. That's what I take great pride in.
So you've kind of mentioned the hardship you went through. Tell us more about what happened with Hurricane Katrina in 2005 to you personally.
Yes, sir. So, 2005 was really the worst year of my life. My mom passed away of cancer in January 2005. My sister-in-law, who was 27, she passed away of sickle cell in June of 2005. And then we lost everything in the end of August 2005. So I was wiped out as far as, I was mad at God, mad at the world, mad at life, and just couldn't believe my life at that point. But something on the inside has to turn over, and you have to decide whether you're going to lay here and be a victim, or you're going to fight back and become a victor. And I decided to be a victor, and really and truthfully, those hardships were something I would never want to live through again. There are people that I have not seen since that time in person. My lifestyle changed completely, but I can tell you that storm didn't come to destroy me, Colin. That storm came to save me, and it did. It slowed me down as far as the way I thought life worked, and the path I was on, and it really helped me to get more meaning, in my life. And so someone said, it's not the years in your life, but the life in your years, and so that's what's important for me at this point.
So obviously you're a man of great hope. So tell us something right now you're very hopeful about the future.
I am very hopeful about us, as a people, as a country, as us coming together as one. That's the biggest thing. I'm a unifier. I'm neither Republican or Democrat. I'm a person that's a person of faith and of hope and of unity. And I just want to bring us together. And I'm really hopeful, and you and I both know we shared in having the Diversity and Inclusion Summit here last year and again this year, and just hopeful about seeing people with the right spirit and the right hearts come together and see that we have way more in common than we have that's not in common. So that's really what I'm hopeful about. And looking at these kids, the stats are showing us that for the first time in America's history, this year, minority children collectively became the majority of children in America. And, what that does is it just breaks down those barriers, because that generation of kids, they don't see race, they don't see religion, they don't see gender, they just see us all as one. And so I'm so hopeful about the kids that are coming up and just changing hearts and lives and bringing us all together as one. That's what I'm really hopeful about, Colin.
Well, that's a great message, and we certainly appreciate everything you do for the chamber and the community. Thank you for doing all that, and thank you for particularly serving as our treasurer and always being active in the chamber. So we really greatly appreciate that.
Thank you, Colin.
Well, folks, that wraps up this edition of Hump Day Highlight. We'll be back next week with another edition. Have a great week, and we'll see you next Wednesday.